recorded. So let's create another company which we are going to use to track the transactions of our school. I am going to, school is SETA. Now these are those of you who don't know how to create a company. This is your time to practice this. That is for those who had not even installed the software and are still behind. So for the industry here, since it is a school, schools sometimes assume they operate on a basic function that they can be general service, or it can be other, or you can even use non-profit. Schools tend to operate on a non-profit basis. That's what they assume. And then the type of business here, let's still use non-profit, and the country here we can use other. Let's go ahead to create. Start working. We have to start working, and then we'll have to change our currency to home currency, our Ugandan currency. Edit preferences, multiple currencies, company preferences. Yes, I use more than one currency. You want to set up Ugandan shilling as a home currency. So go ahead, make it active. Then you can click OK. So this means now that our currency has been set, and we are operating under Ugandan shilling. And so the next thing to do is that the school's enrollment was 33 students from nursery to P7, and we have fees structure, the fee structure from nursery to P7. So we shall go ahead. Let's first set our fees structures here. To set this fee structure, we shall use items and services. Then we shall come here, right click, select new. We shall use the service, and we shall say nursery day. Nursery day. This nursery day, we can enable the unit of measure. It's okay. And for now, let's put our unit of measure as a term, since they pay our fees termly. And our income account, I see there, we can create a new income account. Actually, I was supposed to even use other school is just so let me select, you can say school fees. As our income account. Nursery day, their rate is 150,000. So I click OK. I want to set another one, supposed to select next. It's still a service, nursery. This is nursery boarding. Nursery boarding, still it is a term. The rate here is sorry. These are the ones that are supposed to pay 150. The other ones are supposed to pay 55,000 for a day. So we'll edit that, see how to edit that. This is school fees as our income account. Let's first edit this nursery day. Right click, edit item, such that we change our rate here. We are charging 55,000. Should go ahead to create other services. For fee structure, P1 to P3, P1 to P3 day. P1, P3 day. Here, unit of measure is still term. Our income account is school fees. Can even select next. If I put the amount, not put the amount, I'll edit that. P1 to P3 boarding. Unit of measure is term. Our rate for P1, it is also 150. Can select next. Then I go to P4. To P5 day. The unit of measure is term, and the rate for this is 65,000. It's 65,000. Next, I want to copy this. It is still P4 to P5 boarding, and our unit of measure here is still term. This will pay also 150. Next, P6 day. So you have to be very much creative while using this software, because you are going to remember you're customizing it to your own needs. The rate here is 70,000. Select next, and then still P P6 boarding. The unit of measure is still term, and the rate here, the rate is 200,000. So you select next, then you go to P7 day, P7 day. The unit of measure is down. This is 7. These are paying 100,000 day. So we select next. Still P7 boarding. The unit of measure is down. This will pay 250,000. So which one we need to edit this? Yeah, P1 to P3 had not put the amount. P1 to P3 day, they are paying 60,000. So we are done with creating our services. The same applies to when you're creating a business, which is a service-based business. You have to create all your services and items and services here, but you have to go ahead to select a service here, a service item. And remember, whenever you select a service, you have to select the corresponding income account. So we are done with our services. Now the next thing here is we have got our fixed assets. Fixed assets, I think you still remember how to do this. So we shall enter them from chart of accounts. So right click new, select the fixed asset category, and then you and go ahead and enter them. You have a motor van. Its opening balance is 10 million. As of when? Can be as of 1st January 2019. Yeah, that's according to our question. 2019. You save and new for another account. I told you, if you know the type of account that you are going to create, you don't need to save and close. Now what you are going to do is to create a bank account, which is Centenary Bank. Centenary Bank, we have a Centenary Bank account. So we are creating it under bank. Here we are creating Centenary Bank. And our opening balance is 500,000, and this is still as of 1st of January 2019. So I enter the opening balance. Yes, 500. Is it 500? No, it's 500 million. So it's 500 million. It's 500. It's 500 million. So it's save and new. Our other one is cash. Is cash at hand. Is cash at hand. We started with cash at hand. We had 10 million. 500,000, and this is also still on 1st of January 2019. Can save and close. The reason I have saved and closed is that for Stanbic, they have shown that it is UPE grants in Stanbic, and it is 20 million. So I want to record this as an income. I want to assume that we received it immediately at the beginning of our financial year. So I will go to banking. I make that deposit because it is specific. It's an opening balance, yes, but it is specific. It is coming from UPE grants. So I'll have to add UPE grants as our income. UPE government grants. I'll have to create this as our income account. And deposit it at Stanbic. I'll create the stand. That's how I create my Stanbic account. Stanbic Bank. So I will deposit this money at Stanbic. This money, I assume it was deposited at Stanbic Bank and it is our income. So I want it to be tracked when I am generating the report of incomes and expenditure. I need to see where that income came from, that 20 million, which is a government grant. So this was still on 1st of January. I can save and close. So we are done with that. Now I have a sample enrollment list. Imagine in a school of more than 500 students. Entering a student one by one is very inconveniencing. So what we shall do is that we shall assume you have an entire class list. Let's say you have been generating your class list in Excel and you want to enter all these students at once. Enter all of them at once. So that's the method I am going to use, where we shall have our class list generated from Excel and imported into QuickBooks. But now I have to first customize. I will go to customers. I'll customize my list. Then I right click, add multiple customer jobs. Add multiple customer jobs. I have to be very, very, very creative in this case. I have to customize my columns. I have names, student names, then class, and then status. But now when I look into I want to customize the columns, I see the columns that QuickBooks provides for. It has name, it has company, email, and what else. It does not easily categorize for me. It does not give me class or anything, and does not allow me to add a new does not allow me to add a new, to customize and create myself a new column. So I will use the existing column. I will use the existing columns, but be so creative. So what I will do here, you remove a column and put it this side. The columns that you have chosen will appear here on the chosen columns. So I will want a student's name. I'm interested in a student's name. What else? I am interested in knowing their balances, if they are those with balances. I am interested in adding their balances, those with balances. I'll add their balances. I am also interested in, now I would work with these columns that are here, are the ones that I will work with. So, so the other column I can work with to represent a class. I can use now customer MI. I can use this to represent a class, and then I want the status one. The status one. Now that's customer full name, job of, first name, last name. You have to be very creative here to look for the column that you always remember, a column that you have chosen. I can move this up such that I will have a student's name, MI, which will represent the class, and then but the class can say job type, no job status. Let me use job status. I think these columns can be enough for me. So I have a customer name, MI, job type. Let me see in the job types. This one, the job type one might not work for me. If I can add the new ones for day or boarding day. I'll add this for day. And then I can add another type as boarding. So I'll be selecting there. I have the name, I have a class, I have type, and balance. So for you can use a soft copy. I want to generate this list because I have the list here. So I'm going to look for this list, the way it is arranged. I'll copy it and paste it in QuickBooks directly. Copy, and then I'll go to QuickBooks. And then paste it like this. I have their names here, MI to represent their classes, job type. I have customer balances. Now below, they are showing me that a team Ruth has a balance of 15,000. So I will look for a team Ruth here, and I'll put 15,000 as a balance. And then I'll put Raymond, Raymond here. His balance is 25,000. So I can save. So the nine of them, all my students have been entered in QuickBooks. They are in QuickBooks now as my customers with their balances. So I will go ahead now. Below, this is how the people's paid school fees. This is how they paid school fees now. On third, now, because these students must be having invoices, all of them invoices for the new term. So they are going to start paying. I will first give all of them fees bills, and to give fees bills, I will have to create invoices for each of them. Remember, when the school term ends, they give students fees bills. So I'll give fees bills. I'll create invoices for each of them. I'll go create for them invoices one by one. Pens, first student is Pens Emily. Pens Emily. I will just select the class. Let me use the type of template here. Let me use service invoice. Item. So Pens Emily is in nursery. So is in nursery, but is in nursery boarding. So I select nursery boarding. If I select nursery boarding, of course the fees will come. So I will simply, let's say we gave out these invoices these invoices are effective on 1st of January also 2019. So I'll go ahead, give that invoice, save a new. I look for another student who is Abaho. No, this one is also nursery. Yeah, Abaho is in middle. Abaho is in middle boarding, so it is nursery boarding also. Nursery boarding. So I save a new. As if for Pens Emily, it was baby day. So if you want to edit one, you can move previous. Or if you want to edit for that particular customer, you can look out for him here in customers. Like I now want to edit for Pens Emily. I'll come here and then you can search from here. But for now, I can look for the student here. I view quick report, or I simply look out for that invoice. It is here. So Pens Emily was baby, and so it was baby day. So it was nursery day. So that one is edited. It is edited. So you go ahead and create. You shall go ahead and create invoices for all of them. Another one is Agava. Gava is Agava Rachel, and Gava Rachel is in top day. This is still nursery day. So save a new. Isabella. This is Isabella is in P1 boarding. P1, yeah, P1 boarding. Save and new. Generate another one for Team Ruth. Our student here is a Team Ruth. Team Ruth is P2 day. P2 day. Save and new. You go ahead to look for Kadu. Student searched from here. Kadu Benjamin. Here is in P3. P3 day. Save and new. You go ahead to look for our team. The student name is that here. Team Godwin. The student name is P. The class is P5 boarding. Save and new. You select another one with Mate Raymond. This one is in P6 day. Save and new. Then you get another last student is Mohammed. And this one is in P7 boarding. P7 boarding. So you save and yeah, suppose even save and close. So all our students now have fees bids. So from here we shall resume with transactions. When we resume, we shall do the transactions, and after doing transactions, I will attend to questions, and then we look at our reports, and we can call it a day as you practice. So this is accounting for services, and you can be as creative as you can to use QuickBooks to accommodate any type of business that there is.